Good, bright, and sunny morning to everyone. It is really going to be strange weather this week. Today's the first full day of spring because yesterday was day of spring. So, this is my favorite season. I love spring. It's where the temperatures are milder. It's before all the heat comes in. And another thing about spring is getting ready to do all the planting. Good morning, Matt. And I haven't got the sweet potato slips out yet. I have to schedule a ride because everything's been kind of crazy. Oh, Matt says it's supposed to be 92 today there. No, I think we're supposed to get up to the low 70s. Then tomorrow is supposed to be really strange weather-wise. I think they said somebody said 80. Let me double check. Today's high is supposed to be 71. And tomorrow it's supposed to be 84. But then Monday it drops down to 49. Good morning, Andy and Sierra. So like I say, spring is my favorite time of year. I don't like extreme weathers. I don't like extreme cold. I don't like extreme hot. So let's see. Right now it's up to 48 degrees and the wind is blowing from the east northeast at 6 miles per hour. Humidity is 80%. No, I had to schedule a ride to the post office. And so after I get a schedule, that's when I'll box up things the night before. Now in West Plains, Missouri, conditions are sunny with a temperature of 67. The wind is blowing from the south-southwest at 2 miles per hour. Current humidity is 64. Well, you got it pretty warm. You're almost 20 degrees warmer than I am. There we go. That's better. Good morning, Christopher and Angela. But the weather right now, it's early enough in the spring where Old Man Winter and Little Miss Spring are fighting it out. Yeah, that's about right. Tomorrow we'll be breaking it. We're a day behind you when it comes to weather systems. Now, see, in Albuquerque, conditions are sunny with a temperature of 46, about the same time as mine. The wind is blowing from the northwest at 3 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 23%. Yeah, you can tell it's desert down to 23%. I think you do good, Matt, with one of those units that uses water to cool. So what's everybody doing for their gardens? Yeah, swamp cooler, you're right. And I bet you it's cheaper than the kind of air conditioner we have to use. Chris, you're crazy. I love it. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Matt. 10 to 15 degrees can make a big difference, though. 80 is a lot better than 90. I don't know why I have the yawns this morning. Evie, did she like seeing herself on YouTube? Sierra got to model a shrug that I made for her. Matt says he hates being indoors, though, so it doesn't really matter to him. He'll make it in the sun and dust just fine. I'm glad she got a kick out of it. Yeah, it's a granny square that I asked her if she wanted it into a shrug, and we made it to a shrug. And I did a bright, well, darker stitch for the seam so she could wear it either seamless or showing the seam because sometimes showing your seams looking nice. Like I said, I got the yawns today. And I don't know why. I think I got plenty of sleep. So I'm checking right now. Yeah, that was just a granny square that was made into a shrug. Yeah, I got 5.5 hours sleep. I shouldn't be yawning yet. Anybody have any new kids or new chicks? And I just found some of my cooey meat in the freezer that I'm going to be having either tonight or tomorrow night. Well, nobody's said anything, so I don't know whether we're going or okay. Hey, Stu from the Bud Files. Good to see you. Type exclamation point in the word quail and drop your link, Sue, so other people can connect with you. And he says the video popped up on the TV. She played and she smiled so big and let it loop over about 20 times. And Evie's just is getting a pot of coffee started. What do you want? All right, come on up. Come on. Well, I'm not going to sit here and just pet you. If you don't want to come up, then you go lay down. Up, up, up. All right. And Christopher's busy in the kitchen. What do you want? Come on. Yes. Yes. You can come up here. No, I'm not going to lay there and pet you. Oh, she just wants to be a little PETA. She doesn't want to jump up. But she done hurt my hand on my arm once today, wanting me to pet her. Now go lay down. So the area that I used to like to take Lucy in on Tuesday mornings, they are now messing around trying to get it ready to build their microbrewery that they've been planning for at least 5 years. Well, how hot's it supposed to get, Andy? All you gotta do is put a fan on that vacuum pump to help cool it down. Have you freeze dried any rabbit soup yet? I don't know what our heat record is. Um, and I don't watch the news. Or you might break it today. One thing is the heat that you get today will not feel as bad as it will in July. Because you're going to get a cold spell within a day or two afterwards. Let me check here. 5, 7, 7, 5. Yes. Yeah, you're supposed. Oh, it says you're supposed to get up to 90, Evie. Let me show you. Wait a minute. Says it's already 70 there. And you're supposed to get up to 90 today. Let's see what your 10-day looks like. Oh, wow. Well, Monday you're dropping down to 62. Tuesday, 66. Then you're back up to 80s and 90s for 3 days. No, for 2 days. It keeps jumping back and forth, Evie. When March Madness is over with, and then you'll be in the 70s. See, we're going to have it a little bit cooler. Oh, wow, Matt, that is rough. See, on me, it's supposed to be up to 84 tomorrow, but then the next day it drops down to 48 for a high. Then we between 70s and 50s until the end of the month. I don't think the weather knows what it's doing. Old Man Winter and Little Miss Spring are fighting. Yeah, Matt, that's going to be so rough on you. Let me check this out here. Now we're going to look at Matt. Matt's going to be up to 92 today. 88 Sunday, 81 Monday. Yeah, you're going to say 80s and 90s until Friday it drops down to 75. Okay, you go starting the 27th, you'll be more seasonal, Matt. My parents had a picture that was taken on my second birthday, which is May 11th. And I was in a spring dress, standing inside the car, looking out the car window, and you could see snow up to the car, up to the bottom of the car window in that picture. Yeah. In other words, back in late 50s, early 60s, the weather was quite the opposite of what we're having now. And it's kind of scary when you think about it, how drastic the weather has changed just in our lifetimes. Yeah. Yeah, I can remember walking as a child with snow up to my knees, walk clear across town to get to my grandma's house because we didn't know where our parents were. And by the time I got to grandma's house, I had frostbite on my ankles because I didn't have any socks. Oh, I remember one Halloween, we had freezing rain. Didn't stop us from trick or treating though. Now you can have a burst of summer during the winter. Don't know what season it is half the time. I've heard some people say they had all four seasons in one day. You got that right, Andy. Unless the big C a few years back slowed it down. Yeah, I agree, Matt. It's been wild. The weather's been really wild. Exactly, Matt. And what scares me is I've always pictured that the desert was growing. I think we had three the other day, Andy. First wind advisory, then wind warning, then tornado advisory. 5 seasons in one day. Oh, 5 weather warnings in one day. Okay. No, the one night it got bad here, I stayed up for that storm. And I heard the train running, but it sounded funny, like it was in the distance. So it's like there was a tornado that never touched down, but you could hear it. Yeah, we didn't have a warning go off. We had a watch, but we didn't have the warning. But about 2 o'clock in the morning, and you hear that sounds like a train, but it was kind of like in the distance, like it wasn't close to us. Close enough for us to hear it, but not close enough for us to worry about it. But this is the season for tornadoes. And as wacky as the weather is, it's going to be weird. I need to get some more coffee. I'll be right back. Are you happy now, huh? Lucy was on the floor right in front of the coffee machine, so I had to stretch for it. We got 5 people in here. Anybody want to tell us what's going on in your area? Right now, I got a fancy truck, pickup truck. Oh, they moved off now. And it looks like next door is across the street's either getting ready for a party or for a garage sale. Hello, Ciara. How are you doing today? Are you getting this wacky weather too? Yeah, it's getting pretty strange. Some of us are having summer weather next couple of days. CR. So what's the weather like in your area? Matt says CR says he's getting a 404 air. Spring can't load here in Canada. Yeah, we're going to get up to what, 80, 85 degrees tomorrow. Yeah, 80, 84 tomorrow, then 49 for a high on Monday. Hey, Willie. Yeah, it has been a while. How are you doing? AZ Highland Homestead. That ain't Willie. Can you spare a few degrees, please? Oh, yeah, you can take 10 degrees of it. CR. Some people are supposed to be getting 95 tomorrow. They already get the 85 today. Oh boy. So what's it like there, AZ? How's your weather been? That's Nick. That's who it was. Yeah, it's been a while, Nick. It's been 90s most of the week here at 5,000 feet in Arizona. We still have threat of frost until mid-May. Yep, it's Nick. I had to look up my cheat name because it's been so long since I've seen him. Yesterday, Evie says yesterday evening was so warm we had to kick the air conditioner on last night for a little bit. It's okay, Nick. We all got our lives to live. And with me not doing as many live streams as I usually do because of health, I'll find more things out on the 24th when I talk to the surgeon. I haven't even got my air conditioner from the landlord yet. Hey, Desiree. Nick says he needs to get another live stream going here too. We have new chickens and lambs on the ground. They are entertaining. Yes, you need to get some videos of those lambs and the chicks. It's what I miss about living here is I don't have any animals here but Lucy. And Lucy is not going to be around long. Yeah, Evie keeps those portable fans around. She showed me one of them when she was here visiting. AZ, Nick, type exclamation point in the word quail so you can drop your link to everybody. And Matt, you're going live tomorrow, aren't you? Unless I call you into work. Now check out Nick's channel, everybody. I wonder if Steve's sleeping in today. That is wonderful, Nick. That is wonderful. Like quail are a good starter animal. Then you move on. It's normal. Now, Matt, what time is it there right now? I don't know, Matt. I don't know where Steve is. You have a blessed day, Nick, and make that hay. Okay, it's 8:39. So your 10:30 will be 12:30 for me. Well, the other person that I'm looking for usually makes it in about 20 minutes. And so she stayed up until 2 or 3, and she can sleep past 6 a.m. maybe till 8 a.m., depending on when I go to bed. Okay, Matt. So as soon as I sign off tonight, I'll be able to have it notify me. Yeah, I stayed up till midnight last night, 12, 1 o'clock. Got up at 7 this morning. That's, you know, Sierra, that used to be normal on the first day of spring. Because old man winter and lady spring used to fight it out. But now you got 3 seasons fighting in winter, spring, and summer. There's my cuz. He's only 40 minutes late. He just woke up. I think it's kind of comical. Oh, Sierra's getting sunshine right now to melt it. Oh, yeah. Across the street, they got a yard sale going. Oh, that's fun for you, CR. Yeah, Steve. The people across the street are having a yard sale. And that house that's across the street is a 5-bedroom house. It's a pretty big house. Yeah, I would love to have that house. I mean, it's 3 stories or 2.5. You know, they got rooms in the attic. They got rooms on the second floor. Yeah, it's big. He was trying to sell it last year because he was supposed to be moving with his job, but I don't see any signs for sale anymore. Could you imagine a 5-bedroom house? I could rent out 3 of the bedrooms. No, okay, okay, I got you there, cuz. They're only selling the yard, not the house, because they're having a yard sale. Oh, it's a young couple, really. They got a few, 2 or 3 kids. She wouldn't like that. She likes having her little cave close to mom. Okay. There's her cave right there. That white square, that's a blanket over it. About time for me to take the blankets off and get them washed. Welcome back, Matt. I made my special cookies to help deal with the pain and getting sleep. And I put 2 cookies in a snack bag. And you only take a little bit of it at once. I haven't taken any today, that's for sure. Hey, cuz, how's your house coming along? Did you get moved into it yet? You need to do a whole video of the whole thing. Full of energy for last 2 days, and last night it was like a sugar drop. Oh, wow, Andy. So that's when the exhaustion hit you, huh? You get any rabbit spread? You know, my wrist is hurting really bad. Oh, you don't know if it took. Did you do your test, Andy? Like 12 to 24 hours later? Well, that's how you check and see if it took, Andy. You know that. Lucy, your mommy, baby, huh? Nobody believes you're here because you're not come up. Come on up. I don't think she can jump today, you guys. She's acting like she can't. I had a friend whose rabbit had 10 or 11 kits, but then her problem rabbit was weird. Matt says, hi, Lucy. That's cool, Andy. I hope so too. And Sierra says he can charge solar lights bright side of today. That's cool. And Desiree's taking her dog out. What, baby? What? Ah. Mommy's arm's hurting. She's not going to pet right now. Up, up. Yeah, it's bright enough here. You can charge here. Except for where my apartment doesn't actually face the sun. It gets very little sunlight, direct sunlight in my apartment. Well, everybody's quieted down, and I don't have much to say this morning. Because I'm pretty much in a holding pattern until I find things out Tuesday. Yeah, you and me both. Yeah. And Andy's zoned out. That's my problem. I keep zoning out because I'm trying to block the pain. And Matt's filling up potato bags right now. You just bought potatoes, or you feel it, or you're filling up? Okay, Sierra's going to be here until the top of the hour, so he's 6 more minutes. He's going to leave. Are those grow bags, Matt, that you're talking about? The potato bags? That's cool. I want to get these slips out, but trying to organize a ride to the post office is a little bit difficult right now. And he says she's going to be brave today. She's going to the restaurant to eat. That would take a lot of bravery. And Sierra's planning to stream. That's cool. Yeah, grow bags. Remember, I have one ready for the sweet potatoes. Well, that's good, as long as the problem child isn't there, Andy. Andy. That's cool, Matt. Because if bad comes to worse, I'll walk to the post office with the stuff. Just have to pardon me a minute. My nose is all plugged. Yeah, now I can breathe. Well, see how you usually get hungry when you're on my stream. That's the best way to do it, Andy. Yep. New people won't know who you are, so they won't know that you get to eat free. You break them in right, giving them a nervous breakdown. That's just because you're always hungry. And it's all because you're young and active. But I found some cuy meat last night in the freezer, and it's being thawed right now. Yes, yeah, you crave food, yes. Yeah, that's good. CR. That depends on what position he takes. She's going in as a diner. Good morning, Mike. Good to see you. You have a blessed day, CR. Yeah, Andy, you don't even do them at home. Why would you do them in the restaurant? Your hubby does it for you. And Steve uses paper plates. Yeah, but what about your pots and pans? Or do you do everything out on the grill? Let me see. I'm trying to find something here. I can't find it. Being the freeze dryer is mine. I'll wash the trays myself. Okay. Okay, you guys, we're going to do a throwback video while I step away for a moment to answer a call. She just nursing those kids, those pups. Guinea pigs are cooed. They're called pups. You still have to wash them, Steve. Just not as much. Yeah, depends on what you're running. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, the silicone mats can be a pain in the butt. The parchment paper is the best way to go, except for when you're doing liquids. Then you need the silicone mats. I think in that container there is some of the parchment that was cut for the trays, Andy, in that one tub. I have a problem with the silicone molds because if you don't freeze dry them in the mold, it kind of damages things trying to get them out. Yeah. Well, what I used to do is I used to buy a roll of parchment paper. And if you get it right, then you just have to pull it out and cut it the right width wise, and they fit perfect that way. I need to get some more coffee. I am drinking too much coffee this morning. Yeah, parchment paper is not expensive yet. But see, when you go to do the cheese, you want to put them on something like this. This one's cut out for different sizes, for different things. But you want to put cheese on top of something like this, so at least it gets away from the oil. And he says she ordered a shelf for it, and after she had it half put together, she realized the door was wider than the poles. So she took it apart and boxed it back up and ordered a cart for it. So you return that shelf. Yeah, this is that. What I got for this for was for my that's for the fruit to go on your dehydrator. But it's the same shelving thing that you use. The same type of thing as the shelving that you used to use for brooder boxes for the first day or two. That rubber thing that gives them grip, rubber shelving paper. You haven't sent the shelf back yet. No, what that is, you can get the shelf liner that has the rubber, that's rubber like, and use that for cheese in the freeze dryer because you want to keep the cheese up off of the tray so that the oil can drain away. And he says it's in her van to take it back, but she can't lift anything yet. No, you got to wait a little bit after having that surgery you had. Damn, the shoulder is really hurting today. Hurry back, Steve. If I catch the up store not busy, maybe they will carry it in for me. Well, that would be nice. Well, you guys, at the half hour mark, I'm going to call it a day because this shoulder is really bumming me today. I think I'm only going to do lives on Saturdays for a while. Yeah, because I need to take a quarter of a cookie, and I'm not sure I want to yet. Let me go get some Tylenol real quick and see if that'll help. I can't take the pain medicine they gave me for it. Oh, Annie said she hit something with her hand that had the IV in it, and man, it popped up all dark, like a puffy bruise. But you didn't have an IV in your hand yesterday, so that's kind of strange. But my shoulder hurts. It hurts from the shoulder blade, over the shoulder, all the way down to my fingertips. Yeah, it's from the surgery. You got to be really careful, Andy. The older we get, the stranger things our bodies do. It shouldn't have, Andy. You may want to get it checked. Because that sounds like a blood clot. That's what a bruise is in the first place, is a blood clot. Yep. Well, we're down to 4 people. I wonder how many likes we have. Let me check. Only 5 likes. Hey, Dawn. Yeah, and I'm cutting it at the half-hour mark. I'm cutting it off. I know we're short on likes. I seen we only had 5 likes. I remember back when we used to get 20 likes real easy. Yeah, I seen half of that video, Andy. At 10:30 Central. Well, that's when I'll be calling it a day, Dawn. That's in 10 minutes. 9 minutes now. Whoa, the Pay Diamonds, Steve, I couldn't dance right now if I had to. Even Lucy can't dance anymore. And since I don't have animals anymore, my numbers have dropped quite a bit. What you want? You got a whole half an hour plus to wait. So how many kids you got, Dawn? The way Lucy was standing, it looked like you have a miniature Lucy on your shoulder. Oh, earlier, yeah. You didn't have to run two this season. I'll be working on finding a spot. You have 4 kids? Have you bred any more does, Dawn? And how old are your kids? I thought she had 2 and 2, Steve. How many does do you have, Dawn? Well, it's time to rebreed that mama. If her kids are 4 weeks old. So time to breed the doe that has kids. That way they'll be weaned just before she has another litter. The mama was rebred and due 4-4. The other doe is only 4 months old. I sent Andy home with one doe. Oh, okay. So it's time to take those kids out. I have a doe due to kindle April 4th, and the kids are 4 weeks. Okay, that's a good way to do it, Dawn. Because April 4th is only like 2 weeks from today. So if their mama is going to have a new litter, you want to get, yeah, it's going to be kind of hard. Well, wouldn't breed a doe until her kids were 4 weeks old. Yeah, I don't think they're going to get a break, Steve. I think you could probably move them. Oh, probably the 25th. If you've seen them already eating the food quite a bit, yeah, you got that right, Steve. But it's harder on the does if they breed too quick. Yeah, it's only 4 kits. I agree, Andy. They dumped a box when it was cold with hay in it, got up on it over at the feeder to lay on that box and eat feed twice. I took it away from them. Now they get up on the shelf. Well, it's been fun, you guys, but it's time for me to head out. Because I had to do something about this pain. Everybody have a blessed day. Stay safe and enjoy spring while you can.